Hi everyone, Marta here, Marta Omahel, connecting from Lakewood Ranch, Florida. On a daily basis, I am helping moms how to make an extra income working from home. And today I have a totally off topic, but also I have a super mom. And today I would love to invite Hannah, who is also doing such a cool thing, which is she's hosting to invite international students to our homes. So hold on. Approve. Hold on. We're gonna try again, Hannah. Please, please invite yourself, because this time I messed it up. Please invite yourself, and I will be happy to ask you a few questions about it. Personally, I am Polish, living in United States for 20 years, and that's why the topic was so close to me. We have a huge Polish community here, and maybe some of you would love to host and have international students and be part of what Hannah's doing. Hold on, Hannah. I believe in us. I think this is gonna work now. Yes.
Okay. Hi, I'm back again.
Okay. Hi. And nice to meet you, by the way.
Yes. So nice to meet you. Thank you for your time. I appreciate you.
So I saw your post on one of the Facebook groups about hosting international students, and that is so close to me. I wasn't an international student, but I am international person.
Hey,
I
love
am Polish. I was born and raised in Poland, and I live in States for over 20 years.
Okay.
And like right now, I am here in Lakewood Ranch, Florida. I love the palm trees, and I believe you are from here as well, right?
I'm in the Tampa Bay area, so I'm over in St.
Got
Pete.
Got it, St. Pete area. Okay, so we both are in Florida. So tell me, Hannah, because you are the person who is in charge of finding students, international students to American homes, or how does it work?
Yeah, so with our company, there's 2,800 students that want to come annually over. That's how many visas we can hold with our organization. And so with those 2,800 kids, some of the students have the opportunity to say, you know, I would like to be in Florida, or I'd like to be in California, New York. Those are usually the three that we get requests for. So I'm lucky to live in Florida to be able to get those kids' requests. And then once the applications are sent to me, that's when I start looking to kind of find matches of, you know, I start off with my families that I know that are looking for students, and they're looking for a soccer player, or they're looking for someone to join the band with their daughter or something like that, to find the common ground and be able to find a home for them. But sometimes I get students that just, you know, want to come here and they just sign up, and there's no like rhyme or reason. So I start looking for families, you know, in the communities and outreaching on mom groups and neighborhood groups and stuff like that. And I found a huge success on finding families that way that have been really supportive and helpful.
Wow, look at that. Okay, so from the beginning, because I am new to this topic, and maybe we could help you find more families. Who knows? So, who are the kids who are from these 2,800 who can actually come to the United States and qualify for such a thing? And how do you know these? How do you get these kids? Are these some A students, A+ students, or who are the kids?
Yeah, so they're vetted 100%, just like we host vet our families. The students are vetted as well. These are students that have been recommended by teachers, by their people in their community, either through like clubs or sports or organizations that they're involved in, and also their Again, they're teachers, because a lot of these kids, I would say about 90% of them come over here and they are losing an entire year worth of school because they don't take their grades back with them. So they have to lose the level that they're at their home country. They're giving their time away to come over here and to have this experience and have to go back and go a grade,
Wow.
underneath where they truly should be when they return home. So this is a huge opportunity for them. And we would see it as a loss, but they see it as a gain to be able to have the culture experience. So it's a
And
massive
the language experience.
100%. So like when they come over here, it's like one of my favorite things is they think I'm weird at first, but I'm like, let me record you talking with me at first, and then we look at it 10 months later and see, hey, let's record again, and by then we're friends, and wonderful and being able to get along, and we record the conversation, and just to see the growth is tremendous. It's amazing.
I bet, because when I also have teenagers, and when we send them for even few weeks to Poland, and my kids are born here in the States, so when we send them to Poland for even 2 weeks, speaking, being around Polish people, only Polish TV, Polish people at the neighborhood, right? So huge, massive, I would say, improvement in language. Even though I speak to them in Polish here, but it's not enough, I guess. So
Yeah.
I bet after a year, it's gonna be a huge difference in terms of the language. They're gonna gain the language.
Correct, because they're hearing it at home, they're hearing it on TV, on their, on the radio, they're hearing it at school from their teachers. So it's constantly, huge saturation of English, and it's amazing how far they flourish while they're here. And some of them are here for 5 months, but some of them are here for 10 months. And even the 5-month students, you still see a huge, growth of their language.
Got it. So next question is, so are the kids who's coming here, can they attend the school, US school?
Yep. So when we, if you're interested in hosting, they actually go to your local zoned high school. There's certain areas in the state of Florida where they're over capacity, just because, as you know, everyone wants to come to sunny Florida. Yes. So some of the schools are at capacity and they don't have the opportunity to take in the students, but that's when we partner along with charter schools or Christian schools, around the area that would be able to help and take in as well.
So it's not only Florida, it's around the whole US, right?
Yeah, so I can have families anywhere. I've placed in Hawaii, Alaska, Arizona, Washington, Georgia, anywhere in the US they can stay.
Pretty cool. Yeah. So who are the parents who are deciding on bringing a child from different country, speaking different language? Who are these parents?
Yeah, so a lot of the times every student's very different. I have some of the students that we've hosted here behind me. This is actually my dining room. So I have them all sharing the dining room hall with us so that when we sit and have dinner, we can recap all the people that we've hosted. But each of them have their own story. Some, their parents were exchange students. Oh, sorry, there's someone at my door. Bear with me. I'm so sorry.
Okay, it's okay. It's okay. I know how it is. Many times when I do live, there is someone in my door ringing the bell. Więc for my Polish community, rozmawiam z kobietą, która zaprasza do Ameryki studentów. One second, Hannah.
You're fine.
Just saying few words in Polish. Zaprasza do Ameryki studentów z różnych krajów. Muszę zaraz jeszcze zapytać o kwalifikacje, kto może się kwalifikować, i albo na 5 miesięcy zapraszają do rodzin tutaj znajdują rodziny, albo na 10 miesięcy. Okay, Hannah, so what are before you answer the questions about the parents, what are the requirements to come to US and to experience that for the kids? What do they need to do?
So for the kids, they have to sign up with the organization. We have international agents that we work with in each countries, and they sign up with the organization. They fill out the application. There is a fee involved. All the money stays on that side of the states as far as their organization goes, and they have to be able to, again, have good grades, good standing in school to be able to come back and be able to either catch up if they're able to, or go back and understand that they're going to lose a year or a 5-month period where they're going to be behind. But I can send you, as far as that side of it, I have their international agent does that portion. I just do the internal as far as finding the families on this side.
Got it.
Yeah.
Does it work also? Do you have connections, or is the organization also working opposite? So, for example, students from US are going to Brazil or Poland or Germany. Does it work the same other way, or this is only towards US?
Nope. So we do it the opposite way. It's called an outbound. So we have inbound students and then outbound. Again, I can partner anybody that's interested in that. If you actually host a student with us, you get a discount and be able to have an outbound student leave. So if you have a sibling or that's younger than you, or even a child that's younger than you, obviously a child that's younger than the student and they're interested in going, then that's an awesome opportunity. But we do have an outbound program that they work with you. You get your students signed up and they're able to go over there. Again, there's mostly summer programs because, again, when we send our student over, a lot of the times the grades don't translate when they come back. So they would be behind. So a lot of the times with the US students, they don't truly want that gap at that time. So they'll either do it their senior year, which is like a gap year, or the gap summer, or they'll do it during the summer breaks kind of thing. So we have different programs.
Got it. And what about the age requirement? Is there any age from?
So age of 14 to 18. They cannot be 18 the day they leave. So they can be 18 the day when they arrive to the new country, but they can't be 18 when they are here.
This is so cool.
Yeah.
I've never heard about that. That is both ways, and I got to let my kids as well know. Okay, and now questions about for example, parents in the United States, right? Why do you think parents are agreeing to that? They are busy, they have, work, and you know how it is. We run errands all the time. And why parents in the United States are willing to invite someone over for a few months?
I think it's just like the heart and the passion. So that's truly, that's like my favorite part of the job, is finding out people's whys and why they want to get involved. For my own sake, I wanted to be a missionary and wanted to go overseas and be able to travel. Once I got married, that's not something that my husband was interested in doing, but at the time, but it was something I was kind of passionate about moving forward. So this is something that we got an opportunity to do. And I'm like, instead of visiting, I didn't even have my passport. I was like, let me see, other cultures by bringing them into our house. Trying the new languages, learning new, recipes, stuff like that. So a lot of people have different reasons. A lot of the times, a lot of the families here that I'm being introduced to, they want their kids to be able to go over and be able to experience another culture. So they try to have, usually like their senior year, junior year, sophomore year, they'll say, I'm ready to host. I want my, teen daughter to be able to go to Italy. Can we host someone from Italy so we can have that connection, so I can feel safe to let my daughter go, when I'm ready to let her go. A lot of it is because, like yourself, they've been to, from a different country. They were, speak English. They want to be able to provide that opportunity to another, student, another teen. Some of them have had culture, like I have German in my blood, and I know that, history is there, and I'd love to learn more. I've never been able to have the opportunity to go to Germany, and they get to host a German student and learn, or they'll ask me if they have someone with that last name, to kind of like find like ties like that. So it's just different reasons. I love finding out why they want to do it. It's so fun.
This is so cool. I can totally see kids gaining the language, either US kids gaining, for example, Polish or Brazilian or any other language, Spanish. Imagine, coming back with the language that that usually you learn for years. Even that, plus everything else, culture and everything else. Pretty cool. I'm not sure if I understood you correctly, but did you say that you were also the international student once, or?
No, I was not. I was born and raised right here in St. Pete, Florida.
Got it.
Yeah, no, I've never even had a passport until we hosted our first student. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to start traveling ever since I started hosting him. And ever since when our students leave, we've actually gone to Spain and Germany and all over Belgium and stuff like that to go see our students as they've returned home. And we've been able to go see them in their home style and be able to see their culture after they lived with us for 10 months. So,
This is cool. I bet they loved it. I bet they loved it.
oh, it's so good. Yeah. They're like, Mom, you're at my home now. They're like, our world's good now.
Uh-huh.
I love it.
Okay, that's cool. Okay, so if we find new, because the reason for this live is to help you find more families
Yeah.
who would be interested in hosting. Do they need to be U.S. citizens or residents as well? Is there any requirement?
So the requirements are you need to have a house, a bed to be able to have for them to sleep in. It can be a bunk bed so they can share a room, no problem if it's around the same age. So again, 14 to 18 years of age is the student. So they can share around the same age of a room with the kid. And then you need to have a background check that's done on our application. No fees at all for the host family. And you fill out the application. In the application, it's online. You do have to provide 4 references. They can't be someone who you employ or someone who's related to you. So a friend, a co-worker, anything like that, a neighbor. So you put those down as your references. I would call the references, do the reference check. We have that, and we have the background check, the application, and then I come out and do a home visit. So I just confirm all the details that we need to be able to submit it to Department of State. It's something that I take on, and I do everything. Only thing that the host family needs to do is just fill the application out.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay, so for everyone who's listening today, if you would love to experience that, invite someone over, bring a student, especially when you guys have kids.
Yeah.
That's a great opportunity because they can totally soak in the different culture and learn the language while you have a guest at home, right?
Yes.
And make sure you connect with Hannah. Hannah, would you also please, after the live, would you please leave a contact information to you and maybe some website so people can read more about it? Like I say, I have a huge community of Polish people living in the United States. And who knows, maybe some of them would love to bring a child and this, host international students in their homes as well.
I would absolutely love that. Absolutely love it. And I cannot wait. When I get over to Lakewood Ranch, my next trip out there, I've got a bunch of kids in Manatee. I'll come by and we'll connect for sure.
Definitely, we're gonna eat lunch. You guys, you are invited.
Yeah.
So thank you so much, and that sounds awesome.
All right.
And I'm glad you said yes to the Facebook Live, and let's stay connected.
Yes, ma'am. I appreciate it, and thank you very much.
Bye-bye.
All right, bye.
Thank you.